Okay, so what I want to demonstrate to you today is the Deluxe Varitone from Torrez. This thing is really cool. You got a 12-way function here. First of all, you have a 6-position rotary switch, okay, and then you got your activation knob, which functions just like a regular knob, okay. Your what do you call it? Tone knob, okay. But you also got a push-pull function here, so see that? So that gives you 12 in all. So you got a 6-position rotary switch, and you got this push-pull function, which gives you 6 more positions. Alright, so here's how it works. Roll the volume on. I'm going to roll the volume on. I got a fairly distorted amplifier here, okay? So here's how it works. Volume on. Alright, you got distortion. Now there's a little bit of I'll show you how the taper of the volume works here. Okay, see, just when it comes on there, you still have a fairly significant amount of distortion. Okay, it's a very fine line where that kind of comes on. Okay, and as you roll it on, it's pretty much distortion all the way up. Okay. Just have this very little bit where it starts to get a little clean. Okay. Alright, so now if you back this up just a little bit, watch. About that much, which is fine because that's really the sweet spot anyway. Okay, so just from like there to there, that's all it takes. Now if you have this thing, now you activate this thing. Okay, there's your tone control. And you can switch between 6 different settings. Now it's all the way rolled on. Now the nice thing about this though is when you back off that volume just to put it in the sweet spot, it's just a little bit of backing it off. Watch, I'll show you again. It's about that much. So I mostly ride it around that zone anyway. These are distorted pickups, Duncan distortion, so I'm using a Duncan distortion here, and a cool rails here in case you want to know. So that's basically how I put it in the sweet spot anyway. Okay, so here's what happens though when you roll this tone control. This is about the tone control here. When you roll this tone control on, okay, you put your tone control on and you take your volume just down into that sweet zone. See what happens? It cleans up. It's more pronounced if you go to this position. The downward positions are like 6 mid-range, give you extra mid-range, and the upward 6 positions will give you a mid-range cut. Okay, so see what happens there? So basically now you can kind of roll from clean to distorted with this. It works really well. This is the Torrez Deluxe Varitone. Rolling from distorted to clean is like... Now this thing functions differently than a regular tone control. It functions because it has it's like some kind of transformer in there, or I forget what it's called. No, it's an inductor. Yeah, there's an inductor in the tone circuit, okay? So it's not just a capacitor like your standard tone control, which is great because if you go to some of these other settings, like this would be like similar to your standard tone control, okay? But then you roll it on. And you get nice happy mid-range. I'm not going to be playing too much leads because I just took this guitar out of the closet. It's been sitting for like years and the strings are just filthy and rusty, and if I do too much lead playing, I'm probably going to need a tetanus shot. But so this is how this thing works. It works fabulous. It's great for like you want an added mid boost. You got mid range. Okay, well it's not like a boost pedal, but you can roll some mid into that. Little subtle. I mean, isn't that cool? Little mid-range cut. Cleans it up. This is a nice setting. It's like you get 3 of these settings that really clean up the tone, and then you get 3 other settings on the switch here that you know your tone can remain fairly distorted. Okay, so it's like you get 3 over here and then 3 over here on the clean thing. It's really pretty useful. If you're a total tweaker, I mean, this is way better than a regular tone control. Even if you didn't have all the switchability that this thing has, okay. I mean, you get your mid-range settings and then your mid-cut settings. Even if you just had one, okay, this would be better than the regular tone control. Even if you're just using one capacitor, because the inductor, okay, the inductor inside this circuit makes it so much better. It's a way better tone than just a capacitor. It gives you like inductance. It's an old school kind of inductive circuit that you would find on like a Trident type of mixing console. Now, obviously, they use better equipment in the Trident mixing consoles, but I think the principle is very similar. Okay, you're using inductance for the equalization. So it's a much richer sounding tone circuit on its own, just because of the inductor, okay, than your standard tone circuit. Okay, but what's really kind of neat about it though is the ability to go from, you know, you don't have to touch anything on the amp. The amp is just set on, on distortion. Okay, I don't have it on full distortion, but I have a considerable amount of distortion on there right now. Okay, and like I said, I mean, look, try to do that with your regular volume knob. You can't do it. See how much throw I'm putting into this knob? I mean, look at how much of a taper I have to work with. Okay, before it even begins. to get clean. Where it cleans up. Now if I have it off, I gotta go all the way down to, you know, almost completely off before it, you know, starts to get clean. This thing, you get all of this nice cleanliness. See what I'm saying? You just roll right. Isn't that a wonderful thing? Takes you right from dirty to clean, and it's beautiful. You know, this is the deluxe version. Frankly, I don't think you really need the deluxe version. You probably only need like one or two of the, or maybe like 4 of these caps. You know, like maybe 2 of them on the dirty side and 2 of them on the clean side, and that would probably work. But this has got 3 on the dirty side and 3 on the clean, so, you know, it works pretty good. Okay, so you got 1, 2, and 3. Okay, that gives you a substantial shift between distorted and clean. MIDI. Okay. This one I really kind of like. This is on the distorted side now. Okay. On these 3 settings, where it does so on these, where it cleans it up, particularly like the last ones, they really that's just like the normal sound with it off. You turn it on, it's like a regular tone control. But you got these settings to choose from, you know. So really neat Torrez Varitone. Okay, just wanted to let you know. I have a few of these, and I can build you a guitar with one if you want. Otherwise, you can get these from Torrez. Just buy them direct and stick them in your own guitar. I'm gonna need a tetanus shot.